I'm about to embark on my first trip to Africa on a Kenyan safari. Stay tuned if you would like to see what I've packed, and also I'll give you a rundown of the itinerary for the trip. Okay, so this is my rucksack. It is I think a 60 or a 70 litre rucksack. We can also take a small case as well. So, but the majority of the things will be going in here. The bottom section I am taking a pair of hiking shoes, and then I've got my sandals and the trainers that I'll be wearing to go to the airport. That's all the footwear that I'm taking. We've got mozzie net, we have got inflatable mattress and also inflatable pillow. Like I said before, the sleeping bag we're hiring from the company instead. I have got a little banana bag just in case we're off somewhere where I don't want to take a big backpack, and then we've also got a money wallet each. We have got a zip lining, I think it's like a 2-hour zip lining through a forest. I need to detail like the full itinerary so you can see, because it's like super cool, but this will come in handy for this when we don't want to wear a backpack but we still want to keep like his phone and money safe with us. I've got 2 hats, sun hat and then also a beanie because it does get cold on a morning and on a night. A pair of pyjamas. You're going to laugh at this, but medical kit. Now, it's slightly excessive, but they're not at the same time because, I mean, it's not like there's a pharmacy around the corner when you're in the middle of the Mara. So, in here I've got a pack of wet wipes. There's a bit of everything, to be honest. Things if you've got a dodgy stomach, insect bites, hand sanitizer, ibuprofen, what else have we got? My malaria tablets, sore throat, Sudocrem, what else? I do have a life straw, not sure I'll use it, but it's there just in case. Things to eyes and nose to wash out, and then also if you cut yourself up, plasters. Maybe need to get some blister plasters as well, I'm not sure, but yeah, so that's pretty much what's in the medical kit. Sunscreen mum vibes, I don't know what does, but can't be too sure, can you? Then I've got this little one for showering. They did say is advisable to get something with a hook so that when you're in the shower block you can hang it up. But yeah, just got like deodorant, shampoo, conditioner, toothbrush, toothpaste, face cream, flannel, etc. Nothing super interesting. These cubes have come in kind of like really useful, so I think altogether I've got about 5 t-shirts, maybe 5 vest tops, 2 jumpers, 4 pairs of pants, a fleece, a rain coat, some like blouses to go over the pants, and I think that's about it, to be honest. Yeah, now I've just got to get it all in and make sure that the weight is okay and the dimensions of all the bags are fine, and we're pretty much ready to go. And then obviously no safari would be complete without safari hat, but yeah, that shall be coming too. I don't think if there's anything else, but yeah, that's it. Yesterday I also had my last vaccine, and that was the 2nd dose of the hepatitis A. So altogether I've had 2 hepatitis A, and you can have another one in 6 months, and that will kind of complete you for I don't know how many years, but yeah, hepatitis A. I think that came with typhoid. I had the yellow fever one and also the tetanus. The tetanus did come free through the healthcare here, but the other ones I did have to pay for. I think the yellow fever was about €80, and the tetanus was free, and the hepatitis A was €65, and I had that twice, so it did work out quite expensive, but c'est la vie. I did forget malaria tablets. I did have to buy them as well, and I can't remember how much they were. I think they were between 60 and €70 maybe. You do start taking them 1 or 2 days before, and then for the duration that you're there, and then 7 days after you get home you still have to take them. So hoping, fingers crossed, that I won't have a bad experience with them like I've read. But Coco, she's got a chew. So yeah, it does say take them at the same time every day and with food, so I'll let you know how we get on with those. So these are the little gadgety things that I'm bringing. I've got my battery pack, I've got my DJI Osmo Pocket 1, my microphones, my Insta360 Flow, my old iPhone, and the iPhone that I'm recording on now. This is the Pro Max 15. So yeah, I wish I was taking a camera, but unfortunately my big camera is in storage at the other side of France, and to be honest I don't even really know how to use them. So I know that I'm not going to be able to get any close-up shots with my iPhone, but it doesn't matter, it's fine. The little bits I forgot to include: I've got a book and a plug adapter, the locker for the vans to keep the luggage, my sunglasses, head torch, and also these little accessories that you can get with your phone. So hopefully I can, they'll be coming useful for maybe when we are going through the forest zip lining, and I can still get some footage from up there in the trees. And also not forgetting toilet roll and tissues. Coco, what are you doing? There's not in there. You haven't got a bone in there. And you can't come. Coco. Oi. So yeah, that is me done with packing, and I'll give you a little rundown now of the itinerary. We're actually flying out a day earlier than the trip officially starts. So we'll get there Thursday evening to the hotel in Nairobi, and the following day we will be going to Sheldricks, which is the elephant orphanage in Nairobi, maybe about 15-20 minutes I think, so it's not far away from the hotel. And yeah, so the whole group of us, all 10 of us, are going there. And yeah, it's just, I do follow Sheldricks on Instagram, and I've seen so much of the good work that they do through the media, and I cannot wait to go there. Elephants are my favourite animal, and just yeah, so that's where we're going the first day. Then we'll come back to the hotel and just chill there until the evening, when we would be meeting originally and heading out to a nearby restaurant for an evening meal before coming back, staying there for the second night, and then it starts. So the first day, well really day 2, so we head to the East Africa Wildlife Project. So there we will be learning about their conservation programme, and then also Zoe, who has organised a trip with Shannon. She does a lot of art, conservation art, and so she's going to do a Q&A there as well. Then we'll head up to the Sangana River to our first campsite, where we will set up our tent. So we're all in 2-man tents. We do have a driver, a guide and a cook. So the guide will help us, show us how to set up tents, and then also the cook will help us while we're cooking our food at camp. And yeah, so super excited. And then the next day, day 3, we get up nice and early for breakfast, and then we've got a morning safari through the Aberdeen National Park. It says, in this park we'll reveal rhinos, elephants, buffaloes, and perhaps some of the more elusive of the big 5, the lion and the leopard. This is crazy. Then heading to day 4, we go for a guided hike around Crater Lake, and then we also have the bicycle safari round Hell's Gate, and there's no like super massive predators in there, but we will maybe be around warthogs and maybe giraffes and some other African animals, and that's where they actually got the inspiration for Pride Rock for the Lion King, and then also the gorges where Simba's dad died. So that is where we'll be going through there on the bicycle safari. And then I think there's also a workshop by Shannon where we'll be using coloured pencils and drawing an elephant's eye. So that's a super fun filled packed day. Day 5, then we head to Lolita Hills and we meet the Maasai tribe there. So we experience their way of life and mix in with the locals. I think we might even eat with them, I'm not sure, I'm sure that's what he said. Then in the evening we go on an evening game drive in the Masai Mara for the Big 5 on the way to the next campsite. So then once we get there, that's the new campsite in the Masai Mara. The next morning we'll have breakfast, and we've got a morning game drive where hopefully you'll see the Big 5, and we come back for lunch to camp, and then we go back out for an evening run, I think, as well. Day 7, we then head back to Nairobi, and on the way we stop off in Kariata, I think, the forest, and it's got a 2-hour zip line through the forest, which is crazy. And then we go back out again for dinner that evening to a restaurant near the hotel, and then the next morning we pack up and we go home. But yeah, that's the 8-day itinerary, 9 including the extra day. So the trip is being organised through TrovaTrip, and Shannon and Zoe are both artists. You can check them out on Instagram. Zoe is Zoe Fitchet Art, and Shannon is Shannon Mullin Art, and Shannon also has a YouTube channel, and she's been going on there for years. She's amazing. So check her out on YouTube too, and because she will be vlogging the trip. And yeah, I cannot wait to come back and tell you all about it, show you all the footage that I got, and it's just going to be amazing. I'm probably going to spend the whole time like crying, but yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed this hope you enjoyed the vlog, and yeah, come back soon for some more Kenya highlights, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.